Hey guys, so I am back with another drama review. So I'm just gonna get right into it. We started it, I think it was July time, like not in the middle of July, and I just finished like 2 weeks ago I think. I don't really remember, but I did finish just in August there, and I did do a review of it on my K-pop Amino app, but I'm going to share it with you guys on here. So let's just get started. So the drama is called, obviously, the Bride of Habaek or something like that. That's basically a bride of the water god. And I decided to watch this drama because I had seen it, like heard of it before, and well, Namjoon's in it, so I had to watch it because he was brilliant in weightlifting. Kim Bong-joo, so I had to, you know, watch the next one he was in. And in actual fact, I did really enjoy it. It was really good, even though it was about water. It was like really fantasy, and I enjoyed it because it was about gods and everything. Okay. So the drama basically stars Crystal from FX, Shin Si-kyung, and Nam Joo-yuk, Lee Joo-won, and Gong-young, or something like that. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the names very well. But the drama basically, well, it's about a water god called Habaek, and who's played by Nam Joo-yuk, and he visits the human world in order to find a stone powerful enough to help him become king of the water gods, basically. King, and they get his throne. And but then to help find it, he has to find he seeks for help of his servant and destined bride, as you'll see when you get further into drama. Soa, that's the servant's name. This is played by Shin Si-kyung or something like that. Now, I've never seen her before in other dramas, so I really liked her. It was really good. And she is a psychiatrist. Basically, she runs her own business, and she's a psychiatrist. And business is called Happy Clinic, I think it's called. And basically, her family years ago, they were fated to become servants of the gods, basically all the gods, no matter what. But Habaek basically sees her in the park and tries to convince her that she is a servant of his and she should listen to what he says and what he does and tell her what to do and everything. Soa doesn't like that. She thinks she's like a little bit, she doesn't believe it. She doesn't believe in all the gods or anything. She just doesn't, because she says the gods have never been good to her, so she doesn't believe in them or something like that. And she basically mistakes him for suffering from delusions. Thinks he's a little bit cuckoo, but he's not. But things escalate really quickly and get even worse when she meets the wind god Birum, yeah, who's played by Gong-young. I've seen him in a few dramas before. I don't really know why, but I have seen him. I can't remember what they were called, but when I seen his face, I was like this, how do I recognise you? And I did. And the water goddess Mua, which is played by Crystal. No, she's ace. She was a brilliant goddess. I loved her so much. Although she played her role really well, I'm not even lying. And then there's the semi-god, Huyi or something like that, who is played by Lee Joo-won, who he ends up it shows up to complicate things. And the story of the drama was really interesting. I liked the story about Soa and her parents and everything she'd went through when she was younger. I mean, at the beginning I was slightly confused because it showed her when she was younger. Obviously I didn't know it when I first seen it. And she ended up trying to kill herself because she thought her father left her. But her father was actually going to save her because he realised they had missed calls from her. And ever since that day, her mum said that apparently her dad abandoned her, so she ended up killing herself because she tried to kill herself when when she heard about it, and her dad was answering her calls, and it was just really sad as well, because as you go through the drama, you do really feel bad for her, because of obviously her parents. Her mum's dead, she has nobody, and then this God turns up and says, hey, you're a servant of mine, you must do what I say. So I mean, I'd be pretty freaked out as well when that happened to me, but no, in actual fact she didn't. She was about to die, but then before she killed herself, when she jumped in the water off a bridge, but her dad ended up helping her, and he couldn't swim, so he obviously just dived in the water without thinking, and he wanted to save his daughter, so he pushed her up to the surface, and he basically died because he couldn't swim. But all of her, like, throughout the drama until near the end, like about episode 13, 14 I think it is, she finds out that her dad actually saved her, and that he died saving her because he just couldn't swim. And it was really sad though, because in that, when she found out, she actually freaked out. She's like had a meltdown, a breakdown. It was really sad. I cried. It was so sad. I'm not lying. That bit was really sad. And her mum died. I think it was cancer. Was it cancer? I think so. Yeah. And then Habaek, obviously he was supposed to be king of the water god. He was supposed to become king of the water planet or something. And when he comes to the human world, he ends up losing his powers. But when he saves Soa, which is a servant, he ends up getting his powers back for some weird reason. So, you know. But then as we get further into the episode, he has to go back to his world. And both Soa and Habaek, they all have their disagreements. They do have their disagreements, they have their fights as well throughout the whole thing. But when he disappears, she is obviously lonely, because she was in a big house, she was all on her own, and she had nobody to speak to, so it made her feel lonely. But when he came along, she wasn't so lonely, because she was glad she had some company, which I would be pretty too as well, actually, if I was alone that long. But no, he comes back after he disappears, goes away back to his world for the first time. He comes back, and stays with Soa. But when he leaves, Mura, which is played by Crystal, the water goddess, tries to get the semi-god Yoa to stop Soa thinking about him, and then get her out of his mind so she doesn't think about him and she just can get on with her life. So Habaek doesn't return to the human world. I think she's jealous, to be honest with you. She's jealous to start off with, but then she ends up liking the wind god, which is Buram. But no, they had the disagreements. But he came back and he couldn't do anything about it. The semi-god Huya couldn't do anything about it. He couldn't make her fall in love with him. I'm gonna put one of their songs, the Oaths actually on, so let's just see if I can find it. Kind of this without actually having to Lima the drama on it. So I'm trying to get it so it doesn't come. Yeah, that is what happens. So he comes back, he stays with Soa, and then he ends up having feelings for her, and then he wants her to become his bride. Because Soa also has feelings for him. So there's a lot of kissing in it, but that's normal. That's normal. But no, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. There are a few mishaps though that I really wish they had added more to it. I mean, for example, I wanted to hear more about the semi-god, about Huya, because I didn't really quite understand. Like, you've seen a bit of his past, but I would have liked to see more on why he got called a monster, because I didn't understand why. Because he gets called a monster, he gets called by a monster by the other gods, but you can't see it really, and you just see a bit of his past, and then that's it for the rest of the drama. I wanted to hear more about Soa's friend. I can't remember her name, but I mean, I wanted to know more about her dream as well that she kept having, and like about Soa and if she was going to die or not. I wanted to know more about it, but I didn't get to because it didn't involve it. But no, in reality, I actually really enjoyed this drama. It was entertaining. All the characters were brilliant at their roles. I mean, I do think there should have been more about the semi-god as well, like I said. And the drama did show a little bit of, it, like I said. But I wanted to know more about him. I mean, wanted to know why. Why was he called a ghost? And a ghost, a monster. Like, I wanted to feel sorry for him, I really did. If I'd seen more, I probably would have understood the whole basic life of his story, to be honest. But also, I mean, there's another thing as well. Sometimes the drama had random bits in it, like for example, so I understood this man who tried to kill her, throw her off a building, because she basically crashed his car ages ago. So, I mean, that didn't really make any sense either. But just random parts, like I didn't understand why, but then there was some of the extra characters that were now not gods, and why wanted to know more about their stories as well. That's like what I wanted to know more about, not too much, but a little bit more about it. But no, I do basically recommend to watch it. Like, if you have the chance, just watch it. I know you're probably busy with school, studying, exams, and college work and all that. But no, it's really good drama. I mean, I'm going to be doing one next week, I think. Yeah, next week, because I'm also been in the middle of watching School 2017, and that has been really good as well. But that's it for this video, kind of thing. I mean, one more thing. All the songs of the drama, like the Cork, the Oast, or whatever they're called, they were all really good. Each song was brilliant. I loved it so much. And yeah, so that's it. But that's it for this video. It's probably one really quick, but you know, that's it for this video. But I hope you basically enjoy it. Well, take time to watch it. I'm not going to tell you to enjoy it because you might not. But just take time to watch it and just see what you think of my review. Tell me in the comments, or just get me on K-drama, like flipping K-pop, whatever. My name is Jem McGregor on that as well. But just tell me more. I mean, just tell me, like, when you watch, just share your opinions with me, because I would love to hear more about what you think of it. Like, that's what I really want to know, more of your feedback. But no, that's it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.